Hello, my name is Sausan Arafay, and I want to thank you so much for your interest in helping me in my study around this Life Landscape Planning app. The purpose of the Life Landscape Planning app is to help life and career planning by creating a landscape view of your plan. You can always change your plan. You can make lots of plans and compare them. You can compare your plans with someone else's plans, and you can do this for real and for fun. Today I'd like to show you how to use this app, and just to show you some specific things like how to create a timeline, how to set a time period that you'd like to explore, like maybe from when you're 20 to when you're 60, how to create an entry that is a single date entry or an entry over a range of time, how to assign a category to your entry, how to delete an entry, also how to turn categories on and off, and also how to look at your timeline from a presenter view, as well as compare timelines. So let's get started. Here you are at the Life Landscape Planning homepage, and first thing you'll do is register. I'm already registered, so I'm going to log in with my email and my password. So this is a timeline that I had created, but I'm going to start a new timeline. So we'll click on here, New Timeline, and we'll call this College Test. Okay, so we'll create the new timeline. Here it is, and if you'll notice, there are a number of different things. The new timeline, you can rename your timeline, delete a timeline, you can save a timeline with a new name or as a new timeline, and you can also download your timelines as an Excel spreadsheet or a spreadsheet with the CSV designation. This is what you would click to make a new entry on the timeline. We'll do that in a moment. This helps you move left in the timeline. This helps you move right. And these numbers down here are ages. So at the moment we're looking at 55 to about 88. You can set a visible age range. So for example, let's start it at 16, for example, and end it at 40. So we'll focus it, and you'll see that it's from 16 to 40. These here are a list of categories that you might want to organize your entries into. Your bucket list, things that you hope to do someday, your career, education, estate planning, finance, friends, giving back, health, etc. And what you can do also is you can click them off, the ones that you think that you're not going to look at. And then if you want to put them back, you can click them back on from here. All right, let's make some entries. Click on New Entry, and let's say that you wanted to indicate that you took the SAT when you were 16. So you do that. The category would be Education, and you click Save, and it shows up here. And we'll just add a couple of other things, like maybe you want to, maybe you're a big volunteer. So maybe you want to sing at nursing homes, and you want to do this for a long time. So you're going to start at age 17 and do it all the way until you're 40 and beyond, probably. And we can do that as kind of giving back, okay? So there's that. What about when you plan to get your first credit card? Maybe at 17 as well, you'd like to get your first credit card. We'll say at age 17. Category Finance, and Save. You can also double click to create a new item, and then double click on it again, and you can add one. So you can see that's how you add them in, and if you want to delete one, you click like that. Remove the item, yes, okay. So I'm going to stop this one, and I'll go to a timeline that I've already created for you. This is the one that we were just talking about. And if you can make the time bigger or smaller by rolling your mouse. And I'm going to remove some of these entries that we don't have, so that you can see a little better what's going on. So here, from about 16, 17 to about 45 on this one, the bucket list is this individual would like to hang glide around age 18. They were a cook. They would like to do sales. They'd like to have a residency. Obviously, they're going to medical school, join a medical practice, and maybe switch practice around the time they're 40. Here's some education pieces. They would probably have to have more education added in. This is estate planning. They'll write their first will, get some life insurance, in finance, get their credit card, invest some money, get a 529 plan. And then their friends and different things they're doing here, as we saw the volunteering at the nursing home and so on. And so in this way, you can kind of see, what it is that your life might look like, and you can choose to change things around. Well, let's compare this with another timeline. Let's use the post-college example. And these are two timelines being compared. And if you can look here, anything that's a square is one of the timelines, the post-college example, and anything with the circle is from the timeline teen. And so you can see these things here, again, like the circle, it's rounded, and the soup kitchen part here for the post-college example, those things are squared. So you can kind of look and see how, what's different in the different ways that you've decided to make your timelines. And you can, like I said, compare with other people's timelines and so on. So we'll stop comparing. I think the last thing that I'd like to show you is presentation mode. So if you click here, this is presentation mode, where you can see all of the things that that you have on your timeline with the different ages and what they are, friends, health, etc. So this is another way that you can view it. Hit escape to get out of that. So that is a very quick overview of the Life Landscape Planning app. I hope that it gives you a sense. Oh, by the way, this is the undo button. I hope it gives you a sense of what it is, and I hope that you'll take a moment to try it and just see what it is that you can plan and put in to get a better sense of some of the ways you might live your future. So that's it for now, and I look forward to speaking with you in the focus group or individually. Thank you. Bye-bye.